friends, welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious recipe, homemade Nutella made of hazelnut that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare our delicious homemade Nutella, these are the ingredients. I have a pinch of salt, vanilla extract, powdered sugar, coconut oil, cocoa powder, of course, the hazelnuts. These are the only ingredients you need to make the homemade Nutella at home. So let's get started. I want to start here first with my hazelnuts. They are raw and they come with this small and thin little skin right on the top. What I'm going to do is put them on a tray, take them to the oven, 350 for only 10 minutes. I'm going to toast them really good to bring up those delicious and amazing flavors of the hazelnuts. After the 10 minutes, I am going to start by taking the skin off of the hazelnuts. This is the part that really takes a long time, getting the skin off completely. And this is the best way to remove the skin of the toasted hazelnuts. I'm going to add a little bit at a time, and I'm going to rub them, close them really good with the kitchen towel, and then rub them really good until I get all the skin off of every single one. Of course, some skin is going to stay, but try to take most of the skin completely off. This is going to give your hazelnut cream such an amazing and delicious flavor. Let me show you from close up. Let me show you how easy it is for all the skin to come off of the hazelnuts. Remember, we are making this amazing homemade Nutella with the hazelnuts. This Nutella is going to last in the refrigerator for about 3 weeks. Look at this. When you cut the hazelnut in the center, you're gonna notice a brown spot, a light brown spot in the center. That's how you know that the hazelnut has been toasted completely. And the aroma of the hazelnut, just amazing. Well, here I am ready to start putting it into my food processor. This is the best way to make your homemade Nutella. You have control of what you're using, of the fat ingredient, and how much sugar you are using for your homemade Nutella. I have the vanilla extract, the cocoa powder without sugar, a pinch of salt. I have here the coconut oil that has so many benefits for your body, powdered sugar, and of course, the main ingredient, the hazelnut. And now I'm just going to go ahead, add the hazelnuts directly into the food blender. And of course, I am going to blend it completely. You're going to notice it's going to start getting nice and sandy. After that, wipe all the sides and continue blending. You're going to blend for about 5 minutes without stopping. After the 5 minutes, you're going to notice that it's going to get nice and grainy. It's going to look like flour. But you are going to continue mixing until you start seeing it getting nice and creamy, and really noticing that it's breaking down and it's releasing the natural oils of the hazelnut. Look at this. It's still nice and thick, but you could really see that it's getting creamy. I have not added anything into it. I am going to continue mixing for about 4 to 5 more minutes. The total of mixing is 5 minutes.
Remember to wipe the sides of your food processor so everything blends completely. Believe me, once you make this homemade Nutella, you are going to continue making it. You're going to notice that it's going to look like it has liquid. Yes, because remember, we added the hazelnuts while they were still nice and warm. So now they're releasing all the delicious oil, and that's exactly how you want it. Let me show you. After the 10 minutes, look at this. Just be careful because your food processor could get hot. If it does, just turn it off for a little while and then turn it back on. Now that this is nice and blended, I'm going to add the spices. I'm going to start with a pinch of salt. This is going to regulate the sweetness and the flavor of the hazelnut. The vanilla extract. The vanilla extract gives it an amazing flavor. I'm adding here the coconut oil. Of course, you could add any type of oil you want, but this is my version. This is how I do it here at home, and this is what my family really loves and enjoy. Of course, you have control of how much powdered sugar you are adding, and this is the best part. You decide if you want it sugary or if you really want to enjoy the flavor of the hazelnut. That's your option. And of course, you could decide how thick or how runny you want your hazelnut. If you want it really runny, just add a little more of vanilla extract, add a little more of your coconut oil. But this is the way I love it here at home. Remember, you're going to put it in the refrigerator. It's going to get a little thick. Right now, it's still nice and warm. But this is the time when you're going to taste it and you're going to see how sweet you want it or how nutty you want it. And this is just made to perfection. Let me show you the texture. I am sure that once you make it, you are really going to fall in love with it. It tastes better than the store-bought. Let me tell you one thing. Once you make it, you are really going to enjoy it with so many desserts, so many pastries, so many cookies, and even cupcakes. You decide. But here I have a container that I always use to make my Nutella at home. Of course, look at the texture. Look how creamy. The aroma of the hazelnut has invaded my kitchen. And this is the best part. You have control of how much sugar you add to your Nutella and how much oil you add to your Nutella. Well, here I am ready for the presentation. I am ready to show you the thickness, the sweetness, the velvety. It looks so beautiful. I am sure that once you make it, you're really going to fall in love with it. If you liked and loved this recipe, I invite you to subscribe and leave me a thumbs up. Please share this video so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. I'll see you in a bit.
My friends, I am completely done with this amazing homemade Nutella, made at home with lots of love. This is the part I really love and enjoy tasting my recipes. And of course, I am going to taste it just like this. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. You know, it's very creamy. It's not too sugary. It's just made to perfection. I hope, my friends, you make this amazing homemade Nutella at home and you decide how runny, how thick, and how creamy you want this amazing homemade Nutella. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.